I just had a thought. When people are gone from your lives, well, this is how the universe works. People can't stay forever. Even I'm not going to stay forever. So, what remains of them? The memories, the moments spent together. What exactly remains? I don't know. But in my case, what happens is a part of me is left behind. Very rare, but when it is just left behind, then you know what? I have to go back and retrace. I have to go and sit and live those moments. So, yes, I am very, very fond of my ex boss because kind is not just a word. He was a gentleman. He was a gentleman in the sense he gave me all kind of freedom. I mean, literally all kind of freedom in the sense you could just make things how you want, and that was amazing. The beautiful part which I did working with him was I planted a garden, and in the beginning he was a little bit kind of, what are you doing? But then, you know, that garden became the heart and soul of our workplace. It was purely water. And it was amazing. The resistance first that came from him, that I spent too much of time watering and kind of changing water and blah, blah, blah. But then he started seeing the sweetness of this. When his people would come, I mean, his clients, his friends, the who's and who of the country will drop by. You know what? They will forget about him. They will just look at the plants, and then we will strike a conversation. Then they will go inside and talk to him as well. There was a brilliant part of my life which was a mutual gift of ours to each other. We used to fight. We used to have multiple fights. I mean, fights like anything. But then we had a mutual respect. He made me perfectionist. Not literally, but he made me do things with patience, do things with diligence, and just do it kind of thing. When I first met him, I was like smitten. He told me very honestly that I am a little bit overqualified for the role he was looking for. And then he called for a cup of tea. Tea lover I am, and he said, let's have a cutting chai. You know, that was the first moment we shared that tea. And from that day onwards, I was with him for 13 years. And we shared everything. The cookies, the idlis, the turf club, the golf club, the this club, the that club. With his family, with him, with his people, with his clients, with his super special clients. I took liberties, joking around, having good time with them. And you know what? Our water garden became so famous that the ladies will come and they will pick some kind of twigs from it and they will take home. Then we had birds. He actually used to freak out. I mean, I was a different kind of person, यार ऐसा नहीं होता है. But then I would have the birds coming by at 1:30 sharp. They will share my idlis, and he will like this. And then he loaded me with cookies. He gave me this very bad habit of having cookies, and he was kind. He was kind to everyone, yaar. His driver, his everybody. I, by nature, am a shouting type when I get into form and I want to get the things done. So I kind of run around and getting things done. And he's like cool, super cool and calm. It doesn't matter to him. I don't know. Somehow his love for music was another thing that was a pain. He had this strange habit of finishing his work. He used to work rigorously for sure. And he would kind of retire to his music room, and he will have this karaoke playing and his friends dropping by, and they were all cute and sweet people, and they will kind of look at me and tell me to join them, and I would say, no, I have to work. But then you know what? One day we got a chance. We got hold of each other, and he said, let's sing. And I don't know which mood I was in. So I picked a very difficult song. Which one was that? Meri आवाज़ ही पहचान है. I can't recollect the whole wording, but you know what? The way we ran the song and his kind eyes, when he chorused with me, that was the moment when he said, which was that? मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है गर याद रहे. You know what? It's just not yaad rahe. It is like that happens when people are gone. You regret. But then again, is regret the word? Or the things not done together, the songs not sung together, the more teas you could have together, more kindness you could give to each other, patience. Later, I went to meet him, and you know what? I missed that sadness in his eyes and that blankness. I had no idea what was going through, but I will never forget. When he called me one day and he said, "Are you coming?" And I was like, "I'm working." And in a couple of days he was gone. So this is regret. When your very special friends, when your very, very dear people want you around and you're not there for them, then you create videos and you say regret is the word. I find it very distasteful. But then you know what? Regret is the word. Happy birthday, boss.